All right, guys. So, welcome back on Ben Max Studios. My name is Ben Success. And as I've been saying, if you are watching us now and you know you have not subscribed to our channel, you have not followed us yet, either you are watching us on YouTube or TikTok, just make sure you subscribe to our channel and then press on the bell so that anytime we post a video, you will be the first person to watch. Okay, so I'm very sure say Moshe baby amiti any party mention most of you guys knows him. That is Mr. Ezra. For us, we know him to be Mr. Ezra and what he does. But first of all, no, we are going to ask him who he is and what he does. All right, Mr. Ezra.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to talk to you in the first place. Yes. So for us, we know that your name is Mr. Ezra, but our audience, maybe some of them doesn't know you. Can you give us a little bit of introduction?
Okay.
Who is Mr. Ezra?
Okay. Good evening to you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself. I think it's a very big privilege for me to be on this noble platform. Right. I am Mr. Ezra Richmond Aka.
Okay.
That's my name. You understand? A noble person trying to change my story in UAE.
All right.
So that is what I would say.
So you are a Ghanaian?
Yes, I'm a Ghanaian.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Western region. I'm half a Hantan, half Nzema.
Oh, okay. I see. So we know what you do, and most of our viewers also know what you do. What is RA Documents all about?
Okay, actually it's RA group of companies, but RA Document is one of our sectors, or let me say it's one of our branch. We realize that most of our Ghanaians in the UAE don't understand the system, don't know how the system works, you understand? Yes. So we try to establish this so that we all Ghanaians will have someone who is into the system that can educate us to understand the cultural value of UAE.
All right.
So we are into visas, we are into education, we are into everything.
Okay.
Anything that baffles you in UAE, when you reach us to us, we'll give you an assistant.
All right. So when you found out that Ghanaians especially, they have so many difficulties in maybe making their visas, or maybe if they want to make their documents and all that, that was the main motive for you to establish this. All right.
Because I was working and I came to realize this. You understand? When it comes to documentations in UAE, our perspective is something different. So I said, why don't I establish something that can give, or that can assist our people in this situation.
All right. So for how long you have been doing this?
Okay, actually I've been doing it behind doors for past 5 years, but as a registered company, it's 3 years now.
3 years now.
3 years, yeah.
Okay. So far, can you give us maybe just how many visas have you issued so far?
It's uncountable, we have a lot of success stories, if you understand. I cannot count. There are sometimes I will meet people, they are under our sponsorship, we are help them come to UAE through direct employment, a whole lot. You understand? Yeah. So I cannot give numbers, something that we have operated getting to 5 years. Okay. Yes.
So is it really about Ghana or all African countries?
All of African nationalities. And now, as I'm speaking, Congolese, Ghana, and I would say Ugandans are on the same scale.
All right.
If I'm being honest with you, per our numbers, Congolese, Ghana, the Ugandans are on the same scale.
On the same scale.
Yeah.
All right.
And we have this Ivory Coast, the Togolese are also coming gradually. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So there's one question that I want to ask you, because it's all over UAE here. People are really talking about it. That is RA Documents a scam agency?
Oh, definitely no. When we say something is a scam, what is the meaning of a scam? In every business sectors, there's challenges. Yes, you understand? Sure. So when challenges come, we were there and we came out to let our people know the reasons and everything, and we stood in, and we are still in working. You understand?
Yes, I
Something that
understand.
is a scam will just vanish when
Yes, of
there's a
course. Yes, I
challenge.
understand.
You
I
understand?
understand. Yeah.
So, no, we are not. But there was a little challenges, and
Alright.
that brought all those.
Alright. So since you mentioned challenges, there's one or two issues that popped up on social media, especially on TikTok. What is the issue between you and Marvelous?
Okay, so if for this issue, I never want to speak about it. You understand?
Yes, I
Because
understand.
when I got the concept or the motive behind that thing, I realized that okay, this was really a plotting, and
Alright. So it was a plan.
exactly. Because if I explain to you and you are making it trees or your badging bar,
Yes.
you understand.
Yes, I understand.
This is something that shouldn't even be on the media. You understand? Because it started from somewhere. I was in explaining everything, trying to do my best to save the situation.
Okay.
I came in on a conclusion, okay, let's assume it, I have lied to you in everything.
Okay.
I will buy a ticket myself for you. Go home, I will give you your money.
Okay.
Of which I did. I went to the airport and this person didn't show up.
Alright.
For that one, it wasn't a problem.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
That
I
got me pissed off, and I decided, no, what is all this about? So there wasn't any issue, but there was challenges we were having with the company, and we tried to let them know that this is the situation.
Okay.
If we are not okay with, we will buy a ticket for you to go home, of which we did.
So the issue was between you and Marvelous, like directly, not to anybody.
No.
Okay.
No. It wasn't anybody, you understand? And, as I was explaining to you, we issued you a visa.
Okay.
Based on the terms and conditions that she had with us.
Alright.
Okay. Even she didn't even follow our payment plan. That wasn't a problem.
Okay.
She came. The brother came late. But the day that the company gave it to us, that wasn't a problem. But the company changed its policy, of which we opened up to her that this is the situation and kindly hold your brother. Let's solve this issue with the company.
Okay.
Then after your brother can join the company, she started talking, complaining. So we said, okay, if we are not okay with the new terms and conditions, we will buy a ticket for you, meet me at the airport, take your money and go home.
back.
I spoke to them, let's say it was 7:11. They gave me a message. I responded 7:13. 7:30, I saw them on live.
So I think only 2 minutes intervals.
When they gave me the message,
Yes.
I responded 2 minutes
minutes
intervals. After 30 minutes, I saw them on live.
Wow.
And I have everything on my phone, you can see. After the interview, you can check everything. If I'm lying, you come out and you tell the media.
Sure. All right. So aside that, there's another one also. That is Kojo Dubai. For Kojo Dubai's issue, I want to know, was the issue with only Kojo Dubai, and how did bartender came in the issue?
Sorry, audience. I'm laughing because this thing was very funny. You understand?
Right.
I was not even expecting that, but it came in. Bartender was part of the family. He was our social media personnel who is, using his platform to educate the people.
Okay.
When it comes to interviews, immigration issues, UAE current update about the system. You understand? So there was a little misunderstanding about some contract that he brought, that he wanted us to change the terms and conditions, of which I refused. That sparked everything.
Right.
You understand? So Kojo Dubai was also close to us, but not really like Ernest. That is bartender.
Yeah.
You understand? So we after the incidents, and we came to realize that it was Ernest who was behind Kojo Dubai, that he should come for his money, blah 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 blah.
So if you say that it was Ernest, that is bartender, who was behind Kojo Dubai to come for his money, maybe our audience wouldn't understand what you mean.
Okay, bro. So I think I've explained everything to you.
Yes.
I've played some audios of which I will not love it for it to come out.
All right.
Because I'm treating this as an how should I put it? In a way, let me just cover up something, because he is still my
Your
brother.
guy.
So
All right.
this is what I'm going to say.
Based on the respect that you have for him, you don't want everything to be out there.
No.
All right, I
Yeah.
understand.
As I said, he wanted us to change some terms and conditions, of which I refused.
Okay.
I insisted that. You understand? So in a way, he thought I didn't favor him, or I mean, things were not going the way he wanted. So he should do that thing. But I mean, life goes on. People who believe in RA documents still believe, and they are still working with us.
All right. So let's forget about that aspect. One thing that we want to know is if you are dealing with direct employment, does companies really take money from you before they do the visas for you, or is for free?
Okay, let me call a spade and keep a square peg where it needs to be. You know, there is a technicality when it comes to direct employment.
Okay.
People are already in the country. Why do companies go extra mile outside the country and bring in people? Meaning there is something we don't know, or let's say, for me, I know, but people don't know. When it comes to the labor fees, when the person or the candidate is outside the country, it's very less. When the person is inside the country, it's high.
All right.
Okay, so for us to get all this contract, you know, there's a channel and there's a way we go about it. So we bargain, okay, we have these people and blah, blah, blah. It's not everything that I can disclose on the media. You understand? So we have a way to get this contract or to get this opportunity, because there are also people over there. There's a competition. So how you go by it to win it, that's it.
All right. Indeed, you're saying who say companies and some contract and say be a direct employment. I no omujiska na say monks and maybe a moon say oh be a yemfa charges into so na say.
Oh, okay. So mechanics companies no. A biajiska. Company beer or reach out to us, Ejiska, and I also your charges because Juma.
Yes, of course.
Because when they send the document, we have something like document verification, all these things. We have to prepare the documents, and at the same time, most of the companies we serve as a PRO agencies to them.
Okay.
So when it comes to their labor typing, and at the same time, the company pays fees for the visa. You know, as a businessman, and the reason why I cry beside one of the HRs, I say most of mechanic Ghana for near the bar. And Cassassin when I'm in person mechanic media and because meaning in so Nimpa Bebano, no a bit and conform brano after 6 months may cancel. What I say, into no one say they get a lot of losses, but so why would you have visa fee now? Exactly, only say what you can. And be big to be crowd, you know how to communicate about it. Exactly. So a lot of companies they take money.
All right. Indeed, and also I know. So what started Juma? On bet if you see come on, I say.
Okay, so depending, say be a company now the obesan co training be be a fan say security oba Syria need some police training be near there and also no it depends on the company, the terms and conditions. Be as all the dispatch in a buyer some be issue UAE driver license near there, you know. Sometimes the company take half and you the employee at the be a personal something, no. I know the air motor
because someone say be able to say you so
exactly. All right. For instance, driver license say the man why the amount. When your company need exactly.
All right. The your friend is saying direct employment, you know. Say ABA more starting process now. How long does it take for the visa to come out?
Okay, so for the direct employment, the company has the 100% say. Unlike the freelance visa now, we have the total control of it. What I say? You know, most of the delays come from the company. ABR sometimes they have some challenges that they are not able, and I said they are not willing to disclose with us. And we are sometimes accommodation challenges. You know, baby, employees never more better. It's a problem. What I say, and also to me delay process no. Maybe they have license issues. Most of the times, they've lost quotas. You know the visa application. These are some of the technical reasons that delays the process.
All right. Inti, one thing that I want to know again, say ABR delays in the bar. Na say ABR mo client kasa say ABR, this is the issue that we have. Mutre almost say ABR, this is the issue, and say because almost say no moon say oh Yamauska nkwade ABR make ABR catch and say UAE visa there ABR 1 week 2 weeks I was on Saka. Into no so far as our mouse can there. The person is expecting the visa to come out maybe within a week or 2 weeks. Do you guys explain to them the reason why, like, the visa has delayed or send a more? How do you go about it?
I think this is one of our major challenges that we face, when it comes to communicating to the employees. And I say the candidates who have paid or who have made payment to us for the direct employment. Bro, communication is so easy. The other can be but immediately the person pay you, automatically you become a liar to the person. But they say, yes. The ultimate say, oh, can no crash road pa assemit send but until because of the OTA one. So I mean, a bit of the bube to me if we have kasa. Later, never say never then they feel so. We understand it's human, and we are there for them. And the more you are explaining, the more the questions keep coming. What they say, with a slight mistake, be obey work as no na original the account.
Say we are
and the ma assembly need the hot sending a tear. And as I say, those who understand, believe in us and they still work with us. Yeah, if you're not a kasabebre, oh yeah, try. We just give you your refund. Visa never yeah the amount yeah sanji sikaba. Most of the times no sani.
All right. And one thing I want to know is, say ABR, because I watched one of your videos, and I say why visas I'm uncomfortable, but as a one person beba or more Ghana, one person beba say. That cost a cano a oka na say or more metu about one person beba.
It's a total loss. On say a muhono we are management. Sometimes we sit down, we look at the complaints, challenges, what they say. Right. So we say okay, why don't we make it visa before payment? Okay. As I'm speaking to you, we have 16 visas pending. They've refused not to pay because we are not hearing from them. There are some 5 guys. They came behind us and went to the company. Wow. Yeah.
But how is it possible?
Once a visa not the sending now.
Okay.
The company details, everything is
on it.
You understand? So they called behind and they just booked ticket. They came. We have people that we have made their IDs. They are not coming for them. Wow. These are some of the challenges that we face. You understand? Yeah. These are some of the. You understand? See all these number of IDs are still here. You understand? You see, all these IDs are here at the office. We are done with them, but they are not coming for it.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And people that we have given them that let's say, okay, let us have your passport. When you have the money, you come and pay. They are not coming. So that passport one, we are not see, look at over there.
So that one is also a loss for you?
Yes, because they are not paying, so it's a loss.
Wow.
You understand? So if we are having all these challenges and we are not coming out, just a slight delay in the process and people are trying to discredit the good work that we've done.
So these IDs, are they all Ghanaians or other nationalities?
No, we have other nationalities. See, I told you that we are not only working for, you see this name?
Yeah.
We are not only working for, you see this name also?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only a Ghanaians that we are working for, so.
Right. Right, I see. And how is your communications between your clients? Because there's one thing that I heard that you really find it difficult to communicate with your clients.
Okay. When it comes to communication, all of them want to speak to me. But we have a team.
Yes, of course.
You understand? If I don't speak to you and my secretary or my sales agent is talking to you, it's the same information that I will pass to them. And mostly where I find myself, sometimes I'm in the court taking NOC for people to sponsor their children. You understand?
Yeah.
I am at the immigration, labor offices. So how can I be on phone? Most of the times I am driving. See, I minimize my communication when driving because I was driving. I just passed traffic light. You understand?
Yes, I
so
understand.
that is why I try to reduce my. But when I have time, I just sit back, respond to all my messages. You understand? For that one, I'm pleading with them. That is why we open this office. You understand? We are human. Sometimes we go for break.
Yes, of
and
course.
I am a family man also. And
need to
this
take care of your
communication issue came in when my wife delivered. 2 boys. You understand?
Oh, wow.
So at that time, I was also stuck at the hospital, and you know,
You
so
need to take care
they
of
should pardon me for that one. They should listen to. I mean, my communication team is the same message.
All right.
You understand?
Okay, so the freelance visa, how is it about? Because I think one guy had an issue as a police fortune. No, I must say the NOC ni we no kitano is like it's fake or it's not corresponding with the visa that he's having or something like that. Can you tell us something small about that?
Bro, I've heard much about this, and let me tell our people that if you have a visa, if you have an ID, it's just a document that saying that you are living legally in the country.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you are above the rules and regulations of the country.
All right.
You understand?
Yes.
If you have an ID, don't find yourself at places where they sell alcohol. Don't find yourself at places where they do legal stuff. When they arrest you, they will question you.
Okay.
You understand? If you have a freelance visa, if you have a visa with another company and you are working with a different company. There's a part-time labor contract that the company need to issue for you. Okay. You understand? Okay. Assuming you are a company A, you have a visa under company, let's say Domiabra Company Limited. Okay. When you are working with RA Document Services, I have to issue a part-time labor contract for you to work with me legally. In this case, nobody will arrest you. Okay. But even if that is done and you find yourself at illegal places, they will arrest you.
Yes, sure.
You understand? Yeah. I know someone who is working with the same company. I didn't want to mention his name. He's one of our brothers. I think you have to. Yeah. He's working with a company. He's not a freelance visa, but they got arrested and they deported him. Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know that I've recorded this.
You understand?
Yes,
He's not. So I want to tell my people that if you have your visa, if you have your freelance visa, be a business mindset. Be focused. You understand? Don't feel like now you have visa, so you want to show this. No.
Okay.
Because with this visa, it has a lot of advantages that we the Ghanaians, we don't know. And I will, since now you are getting, I will educate you so that you can tell our people.
All right.
You understand? It comes with a lot of advantages. If you want to establish yourself, if you want to build your family over here, if you want to make things easier, because if you are working with a company, we are limited.
Yeah.
The company policies restrict you a lot.
Yes, of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this is one thing that we all have to, be willing to learn and understand. You understand? So that it will help us.
All right. So since you made mention of you can make your family, you can bring your families and all that. There are so many people that they feel like in UAE you cannot bring your family, you cannot make family, you cannot give birth. Like, you understand what I mean? As compared to European countries that you can make your families and then you bring in your kids and all that. Can you give us a little bit of education on that?
Okay, so this is where we find ourselves. We have to utilize the opportunities around here.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? Anything that I speak of or I preach of, I do it myself to gain more experience before I try to tell people. My family is here, my wife, my kids, my mom, my in-laws, my brother-in-laws are also here.
Oh, wow.
You understand? So if I'm telling you that you can also raise a family here, I know.
It means it's
people
possible.
don't know that even your tenancy contract enables you to sponsor your mom or your siblings. You know, a tenancy contract that is called Ijari.
Ijari, yeah.
When you rent an apartment, if you have that document, it gives you an authorization to sponsor your family for a visa at a very cheap cost.
Wow.
You understand? If your salary is around 4,000, you can sponsor your kids at a very cheap cost. But one thing, make sure you have a medical insurance.
Okay.
You understand? You have to have a. This one is a must. You have to have a medical insurance.
Okay, so the medical insurance, how much does it cost someone to have?
It depends on the plan.
All right.
We have a basic plan that is 600, between 600 to 700. All right. That is the basic plan. But how you want it, how rich you want it, depends on you.
Okay.
So this one, it's a must. You understand? You have to have the medical insurance. Then your salary should be around. That is why this one come in with freelance visa. Because that one you can determine everything.
Oh, okay.
You understand? There's a lot of opportunities, legal opportunities that people are using these visas for. You understand? Sometimes I hear people say, when we come to the original freelance visa, that is what me and my wife we are using. I and my wife we are using. You understand? That one you don't need anybody to sponsor you. You just go to the immigration, you get your visa.
That is the original one.
Exactly.
So that one is very costly. I'm sure.
It's costly and it has a lot of one or two things you need to know before you go in for that.
All right. So one question is, in UAE, you know, you're in Africa for now, especially Ghanaians, you know. Obu ha on any girlfriend that obu or girlfriend you know. If in case you get someone, like you impregnate someone, and nipa no person okọ Ghana because yenkofo no bebre or nyimo bi o person okọ Ghana no okọ. Do we have any other plan, like you will let the person to give birth here?
Why not? Someone want to for how.
So we will say no the original visa, but me can omo unso bu honoma e bia making okita either company visa and say bia normal freelance visa.
Okay.
If such a person is a wanyim obi a obetimi ama nipa no.
Why not? Abibia meka say ufe fura man tena fie per hospital back where Ajima hospitals near there very less expensive. Khalifa hospitals, Tombe University Hospital, all these hospitals are there. Pick one particular hospital where they made it and be visiting. Okay. Okosa hospital for antenatal, ubedu so they offer you, a plan.
Okay.
Ebia 48 hours, ebia 72 hours. Normal delivery, CS, they offer you a good discount plan. But so one call hospitals na ebedru a war time now kwa and an ebo because they know nothing about the pregnancy.
Oh wow.
What I say? And no man nebo and metisi obi be ka say obi ko na 20,000 na 30,000 because what tenefia ma tama wo account.
Yeah.
So they have to take all those charges and make sure say they will have a successful delivery.
For
but so call hospital no they know everything about the pregnancy.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
and no person make sure say your basic salary is 4,000. Okay. That gives you an authorization to sponsor the child. Okay,
so it means if your basic salary is not up to 4,000,
that one you cannot sponsor.
You cannot sponsor. If you want to make visa for the child, you need to spend another how much?
No, it's a must. It's one of the requirements. Your basic salary have to be 4,000.
4,000 before
if you don't have that, you need to get an ijari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to have an apartment, either a studio bedroom or 1 BHK apartment.
All right. So if the apartment is not for you, maybe it's for someone, can you use that document to?
See, bro, there are a lot of things I cannot fit on their life. But let me say this.
Okay.
I always tell people, if you have your Emirates ID, one thing you have to get is a bank account. Because if you want to rent an apartment, you need a check.
Yes, of course.
You understand? If you open a bank account, you keep running, you deposit, you withdraw, you will qualify for a check. You get a check. That one will enable you to rent an apartment.
Yes.
We have Dubai Rest. It's an application. Any property or any apartment that you want to rent, there is a regulation. You understand? So they will give you like this apartment the value of this apartment, let's say 36,000 to 44,000.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to pay above that. You have to fall in between. Okay. But you know, people rent apartment at a very high price because they didn't rent with their own check.
Yeah.
Assuming I will take the apartment with my own check, I'll put something on top and give it to you.
Give it to someone.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it will go through, let's say 1, 2, 3 people that have their business on top. So definitely when it will reach you, the price will increase.
Yeah, sure.
But if your statement is good, you have your check, I mean, it's okay. Affordable at some places. You understand?
Okay, yes. So we are wrapping up. So I want to know, with this all challenges that you face in RA documents, what is the way forward? What do you still have for your clients? Because as I came here, I've seen everything. I've seen that work is still going on. You guys are really working. And even if you don't tell me, I've heard it. Definitely, I've seen some people that they are been saying that, oh, I got my visa from RA document. RA document is still working, all that. But we want to know, above all the challenges, what is the way forward?
Oh, I will say, first of all, I will apologize to our customers that we are so sorry for the inconvenience or all this. It's part of the businesses. Yes. We have to embrace it and bring in new policies that will, minimize all these challenges. Okay. And one thing that I want to say, that I want people to learn and understand the system. That is our major challenge that we are trying to fight. Okay. So I would be glad this media people will invite people who know the technical aspect of the system. Yes. You understand? Sure. Because there are some people that are talking too much on the media, but they know nothing. I'm being honest with you, they know nothing about the system. You understand? That is really, minimizing our growth, the Ghanaian community, our group in UAE. You understand? We have a whole lot of perception that when it comes to, the technical aspect of the work, it's not like that. So, RA Document Service, we are planning of a very huge discount to our male clients that we want the males to also to have their visas. We want them to regularize their status in the country. You understand? So that we can live meaningfully. We can have such a big caliber that when they talk of Ghanaians, oh, they are living legally, they are not into, illegal stuff in UAE.
Yeah, sure.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this is what we have for you guys. There's a huge discount coming. Stay tuned, and the best that you guys can trust, we will deliver to you guys.
All right.
You understand?
All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Ezra, for having us and giving us this opportunity. We really appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
Right. So guys, that is it from RA Document, Mr. Richmond Ezra. So thank you guys for watching us on Ben Max Studios, and see you next time. Bye.